kindergartners, it's Mrs. Thomas Moore here, and we're going to do a math lesson today. So, before we get started, let's get our brains all warmed up. We're going to stand up. We're going to do what we call bunny hop. So while we're doing the bunny hops, the way that we do that is we hold our hands up in front of our forehead with our palms facing outward. We're going to bend down our left hand and count 1. We're going to bend down our right hand and say 2, and then we're going to hop on 3. We're going to count all the way to 20. Are you ready? Let's begin our bunny hop counting to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow, we got all the way to 20. Way to go, boys and girls. Give me a high five in the air. Thanks. Now, as we have gotten our brains all warmed up and we're ready to move forward, let's begin our lesson. Who can tell me what that picture is? We've seen it before. Did I hear you? Yes, a number bond. That's a number bond, and when we use number bonds, we talk about part, whole. So we can tell numbers by looking at them as part, and wholes. So now, let's talk about our learning goal for the day. Today, we're going to talk about we can make up a story to go along with a number bond. Can you say that with me? I can make up a story to go along with a number bond. All right. So, let's see if we can draw our own number bond. If you don't have pencil and paper with you, pause the video for just a moment and go find some paper and pencil that you can use to do our lesson. I'll give you a few minutes to go and get your paper and pencil, and then we'll come back together. You can press pause and then press play when you're ready to start again. All right. So we have a number bond here. I want you to draw a number bond on your paper that looks like Miss Thomas Moore's. We're going to have our whole and our 2 parts. All right? Our whole and our 2 parts. So if we're drawing a number bond and we are trying to tell a story with our number bond, it's empty. Can I tell a story with an empty number bond? No, probably not. So let's see. We're going to put the number 5 in our number bond. So is our 5 in the whole or in the parts? Yes, it's in the whole because the 5 is the whole. So now if we're telling a story about our number bond with the number 5, what could that story be? I want you to think in your brain about a story while I'm writing a story for us to use. So let's see. I have 3 red balls. My mom gives me 2 green balls. I now have 5 balls. That's my story. So how do I finish filling in my number bond based on the story? Who can tell me what number I'd put in my first part of my number bond? Did you say 3? You're right, because I said I have 3 red balls. So I'm going to put a 3 in that first number in my first part. What would I put in the second part of my number bond based on my story? Did you say 2? Excellent. Because I said my mom gave me 2 green balls. So now I know based on looking at my number bond that 3 and 2 make 5. Excellent. How would I write a number sentence to tell me what I've just shown in my story and my number bond? I would write 3 plus 2 equals 5. Excellent job. Now, let's try another. So find some more area on your paper or flip it over. And we're going to do another number bond. So draw another number bond that looks like this on your paper. This time you're going to think of a story and you're going to create your story on your number bond while Miss Thomas Moore creates hers on this one. Are you ready? We can't get started. We don't know where we're starting, right? So let's see if I give you the number to start with, if you can start your story. What number is that? If you said 6, you're correct. 6. So we're going to start our number bond. Our whole is going to be 6. I want you to tell me your story that goes with the number 6 to complete our number bond. All right. I want you to share your story with your parents, but right now I'm going to share my story with you that shows my number bond having 6 in the whole, and we'll have to figure out from my story what the parts are. So my story says I have 4 pieces of gum. Mrs. Santiana gives me 2 more. We now have 6 pieces of gum. Help me figure out how to complete my number bond based on the story I just read. Let's see. How many pieces of gum did I have? In my story, what did I say? 4. I had 4 pieces of gum. So that goes in my first part of my number bond. What did I say Mrs. Santiana gave me? Did you say 2? Yes, 2 pieces of gum. So now I'm going to put 2 in the other part of my number bond. So now my number bond says 4 and 2 make 6. Excellent. 4 and 2 make 6. How do I write that as a number sentence? 4 plus 2 equals 6. Super job, guys. Now, let's see if we can't do some practice. Look at our picture here. It shows that we have some birds. And I want you to think in your brain about a story we could share about the birds. Let's see. It says there were 3 baby birds sitting on the rock. They wanted to eat, so the 2 adult birds began flying to find food. Now there are 5 birds in this family. Look at that number bond. Do you think that number bond matches our story? How many birds were in the family? 5. So is that the whole in our picture? Yes, it's the whole that's in our number bond. So it has a 5 there. So now it says we have 3 and 2 as the parts. What were the parts? Did you say 3 because there's 3 baby birds? Great. Did you say 2 because there were 2 adult birds? Exactly. Because 3 and 2 make 5. 5 is the whole and 3 and 2 are the parts. Let's try our practice number 2. This one's a little different. Well, we're going to look at our pictures and we have what we call cube sticks. These are our linking blocks. So we have how many green? Just 1. and how many yellow? Let's count them if you don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that says that we have 1 part 1 and 1 part 4. If I were looking for the number bond in our picture that represents this, which one would it be? Did you say the last one? Excellent job. Excellent job. Let's look at the next one. It shows us how many yellow, how many green. Did you say 3 and 2? That's correct. So if I said which one of our number bonds shows this, which one would you say? Excellent, because 3 and 2 make 5. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Let's look at the next one. It shows us what? 2 and 2. So if I say 2 and 2, which one would that show us? Did you say 4 is from 2 and 2? Then you are correct because we have 2, 3, 4. What did I do differently this time with counting my cubes? Exactly, I did counting on. I started because I knew I had 2 green and I counted on. I said 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. And the last one we have on here, it shows us how many yellow. We have 3 yellow. 1, 2, 3. How many green? 1. Excellent. So which number bond represents this cube stick? You are correct because its whole is how much? 4. Because we said we had 3 yellow, and if we count on, we go 3, 4. So now we have 4 as our whole. So that represents that number bond. Excellent, boys and girls. Today we went over number bonds and counting them using stories. I want you to look out and have your parents help you look at our practice set so that you can do them on your own or with your parents' help. This has been a great time. I hope to see you back again learning more math. Stay safe and keep working on your math. Mrs. Thomas Moore misses you and your teachers miss you. We hope to see you again soon.